Welcome to This Ready to Craft. In this video, I will show you how to create this adorable dog bone sign using Readi-Board foam board. To begin, I've already printed out my bone template. I've also already attached 2 pieces of foam board together and allowed the adhesive to dry. I've already printed out my dog's name in an attractive font. Before I begin working on my actual sign, I'm going to cut these letters out to use as a template later. Make sure you set aside any letters that have interior shapes like this D. Now that my word is cut out, I'm going to compare it against my bone to decide how long it needs to be. The nice thing about how the template is designed is that you can change how long the bone is depending on how long your dog's name is. Then I'll use rubber cement to attach the 2 pieces together. Grabbing my foam board piece, I'm going to apply repositionable spray adhesive to the back of my bone and attach it to my foam board. I did this off camera because you should do it in a well-ventilated area. Now that my template is attached to my board, I'm going to cut away the excess. Then, with a new blade on my hobby knife, I'm going to carefully cut the bone shape out. You may need to cut from the back as well. Next, I'm going to begin painting my bone. I've chosen this dark blue color. I'm going to apply the paint directly onto my project and brush it on. Allow that to dry before moving on. To add a little texture, I'm going to get a coarse bristled brush and some white paint. I only want a slight amount of paint on my paintbrush. That way, when I drag my brush lightly across the surface, it leaves these streaky marks. Continue to add white until you're happy with the results. I like to add more white to some areas and leave others blank. Allow that to dry completely before moving on. I'm going to use a little rubber cement to attach my word template to my bone. Let it dry slightly before actually applying it. Then, using a pencil, I'm going to trace my letters. Make sure to trace any letters with additional interior pieces. Once that's done, I'll rub off any rubber cement that happened to stick to my project. Moving on, I'm going to start painting my letters. I chose this metallic copper. Take your time and be careful. that paint to dry. I wanted my letters to stand out a little more, so I'm going back in with my blue color to outline my letters. I'm going to water down my paint slightly to make it easier to apply. Once that has dried, I'm going to apply a layer of spray polyacrylic to protect my project. Now that my clear coat has dried, I'm going to start covering the edges. I have white ribbon that is the exact width of 2 pieces of foam board. You could also paint the edges or if you happen to have a little too much hot glue and it oozes out the edges, you can always wait until it cools and very carefully cut it away with your hobby knife. I'm going to glue in sections and work all the way around my bone. Now that my edges are covered, I'm going to create some hanging points. I'm using some white ribbon. Notice that I'm making sure that both of the pieces of ribbon are the same length. I'll attach it to the back with a little bit of hot glue. Let that cool down completely. Then I can take the 2 pieces of ribbon and create a bow on the top for my hanging point. name sign. If you try this craft out, we'd love to see it. Our social media links can be found in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If there's a foam board craft that you'd like to see a ready to craft of, let us know in the comments.